bottoms down, chair yoga for everyone. I'm Carol. I'm glad you've joined our community. Check out the Bottoms Down YouTube channel homepage for easy access to videos about the body area you want to work on, or the amount of time you have for your yoga practice today, or if you want to stay seated or stand more. And if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button. Don't forget, it is free and we'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment. In today's practice, we'll explore poses for a healthy life to boost your strength and your balance and your mental well-being. So you'll need a chair and a yoga block for today's class. Now, if you don't have a yoga block, you can substitute a big book, or you can just do the class without it. So let's get started. So we're going to move forward in our chair, so we're not leaning back, and we're going to sit up nice and tall. So feel your abdominals engage, crown of the head to the ceiling. Your hands are just going to rest lightly on your thighs. And if it feels okay, you're going to flip those palms up towards the ceiling. We're going to connect our feet to the earth. We call that grounding. So feel like you've got both feet equally weighted and connected to that ground or that floor. And then also the sits bones. So we sit on these pointy bones and we want to make sure that they're on the chair and equally weighted. So we're going to close our eyes, or if you don't want to do that, you can just soften them. And then we're going to connect to our breath. Remembering that the Sanskrit word yoga refers to that connection of the breath and the body and the mind. So we're just going to take a moment here, feeling that natural breath. And let's elongate the breath. So we're going to inhale a little more deeply and exhale a little more completely. So let's do that a couple more times. And then just breathe your natural breath. Bring your hands to your heart and set your intentions for today's practice, focusing on what you want to accomplish. One more breath here. Bring your hands back down to your thighs and open your eyes. We're going to drop our hands down by our side, and then we're going to shrug our shoulders up into the ears. And then I want you to just let them fall. So we're kind of letting gravity help here. Let's shrug those shoulders up into those ears. Feel that? And then drop them. And we're going to do that one more time. Shrug them up. And then just drop. That should feel really, really good. Okay, so now I'm going to drop my right ear towards my right shoulder. So feel the natural range of motion here first. Then I'm going to take my right hand and I'm just going to lay it on top of the head. Don't pull or tug. Just let the weight of the hand give the neck a little more stretch. And then I'm going to extend that other arm out towards the wall beside me. So a little neck stretch here. Just one more breath. Now let's bring the hand down first. Let's take the hand off of the head next and then lift that head up. I want to do another shoulder shrug. What do you think? Let's bring those hands down and let's shrug that shoulder up. And then down we go. And let's do it again. Shrug those shoulders up and then just let them drop. Excellent. Okay, let's do the other side now. So we're going to drop the ear towards the shoulder first. So we just hang out here for a few breaths, feeling that natural range of motion, right? Then we're going to take our hand and we're just going to lay it lightly on the head. Don't pull or tug. It's just giving that head a little more weight to give a little extra stretch for that neck. And then we're going to extend the arm out. Oh yeah. I don't know about you, but I really like this stretch. I feel it. Okay, one more breath here. So let's start by bringing the right hand down, then taking the hand off of the head, and then, if you need to help it, you can. Lift that head. All right, very, very good. So we're going to move into cat and cow poses. And we'll start with cow pose. And we're going to bring our arms back behind us and we're going to grab the back of the chair, okay? So pretty low down, so don't try to grab it way up high, pretty low down. And then I want you to pull your shoulders. So I'm lifting up through my heart and I'm going to pull my shoulders back behind me. So I'm kind of squeezing those shoulder blades back. All right? Now, if it feels okay, I want you to lift your heart. So I'm lifting my chin just a little bit. So I'm opening up through the throat. And then this is my cow pose. And then I'm going to round down into cat. So I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to put them on my thighs. Elbows are going to stay wide. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. Let that tailbone go kind of heavy. Right? Round the upper back. Tuck the chin. Look down at your belly button. Feel a nice stretch through the upper back and the back of that neck. And we're going to do that again. Let's lift up into our cow pose. Grab the back of that chair. Pull those shoulders down and back. Lift up. Maybe look up just a smidge. Let's add the breath. We'll inhale into cow. And then we're going to exhale into cat. And remember, if you don't like doing the breath, just breathe naturally. Just don't hold your breath. Let's do that again. Inhale up into cow. Exhale down into cat. And we're going to do it one final time. Inhale up into cow. And exhale down into cat. And release that. And grab a sip of water. So we're going to work on our shoulders just a little bit. So we're going to take our right arm and I want you to bring that elbow in towards the waist. And you're just going to make a light fist with your palm, right? So it's not, don't squeeze, just a light fist. And then I want you to bring that arm up to where the bottom of that arm is parallel to the floor or to your leg. And then we're going to bring it down. And let's do that again. We're just going to lift and lower. And let's do it one more time. Okay, so lift and a lower. Okay, now we're going to lift and we're going to open. And then we're going to close and we're going to lower. And we're going to do that again. It's a lift and an open and a close and a lower. One more time. Lift and open and close and down. Okay, really good. Let's do the other side. So again, elbow is into that waist, light fist with that hand. Ready? We're going to lift and lower. And let's do that again. It's a lift and a lower. And we're going to do that one more time. It's a lift and a lower. Okay, now it's a lift and an open with a close and a lower. We're going to do that again. A lift and an open, close, and down. One more time. Lift, open, close, and down. Okay, now we're going to do both arms at the same time. All right, here we go. Lift, open, close, and down. Again. Lift and open, and close, and down. Again. Lift, open, close, and down. Okay, now we're going to do a full shoulder press. So we'll do one on each side individually, and then we'll do them both together. So instead of that half, we're going to do a full shoulder press all the way to the ceiling, and then we're going to bring it down to half, and then we're going to open our book, and then we're going to close it. Then you're going to turn your palm to face you, and you're going to do a bicep curl. Okay, let's do that one more time on this side. Ready? Here we go. Full shoulder press. Come down to half. Open. Close. Palm faces you. Bicep curl. And up. And let's do the other side. Full shoulder press up. Bring it down halfway. Open. And close. Palm faces you. Bicep curl. And up. Let's do that again. Press it up. Bring it down. open, close, bicep curl, down, and up. Okay, we ready? Both sides at the same time. We're going to do 3. Here we go. Press up and half down. Open and close. Bicep curl, down and up. Here we go. Press it up. Bring it down. Open and close. Palms face you. Bicep curl. Last time. Press it up. Are you feeling those shoulders? I am. Open, close, bicep curl, down and up and release. All right. Excellent work. So we're going to move into a seated triangle pose, and we're going to be using our block if you have it. If you don't, remember, don't worry about it. Just do it without it. If you got that book, that's great too. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our right knee and we're going to do a heel, toe, heel, toe. So our hip, our knee, our ankle, and our toes are in alignment, okay? We're going to bring our arms out. I call this warrior 2 arms. So really think about your arms, and you want them parallel to the mat, okay? So they're not here and they're not here. They're as parallel to that mat as you can make them. Now, just moving your rib cage only, you're going to take these right fingertips and try to touch the wall beside you. And then we're going to come center. And we're going to do that again. And center. Let's do that one more time. Ribs only. And center. And down we go. Okay, let's go ahead and heel toe that foot in. We're going to do the other side before we add on. So it's a heel toe, heel toe. We're in alignment here. Okay, bring those arms up. Shoulders are down, belly is tight. Ribs only. We're taking our arm towards that wall beside us. And we're going to come in. And let's do that again. Just the ribs. See how just my ribs are moving. And in. Let's do it one more time. And in. Bring the hands down and bring that foot in. Okay. So now, if you have your block, you're going to grab that block. If you don't have it, again, don't worry about it. I'll show you how to do it without the block. So we're going to do a heel, toe, heel, toe. We're going to place our block on the outside of that foot, okay? Now, if you don't have a block, you're just going to be holding onto your leg instead of having your hand on the block, okay? It's just fine. Let's come up. Remember, ribs only. Let's move them. And then come center. Now, we're going to move ribs only, and now we're going to place that hand down on that block. Opposite arm is going to lengthen up towards the ceiling. Do you feel that? Side waist is really working here, stretching, belly is tight. Hand is on the block or it's on your leg. One more breath. Now listen, as you come up, we're going to take our hand off the block. We're going to come back up, but see how my ribs are still out to the side? And then we're going to bring those ribs in, and let's bring the hands down. Okay, how did that feel? Okay, let's do that one more time. Up we go. Ready? Ribs only. Hand to the block. Lifting that opposite hand up. In fact, I'll tell you what, the hand that's in the air, let's all place it on our waist, and let's see if we can lift our heart any higher. Did you see how I just kind of twisted open? Then you can add that arm. Or if you want, you can just leave that hand right there on that waist. It's fine. Because the action is still happening all right through the center of the body. You don't even have to have that arm extended. Okay, are we ready? Now, remember, as we come up, we're still going to have the rib cages out, and then we're going to bring those ribs in and drop the hands down. Okay, let's heel toe that foot in. All right, so grab your block, and let's do a heel toe, heel toe. So now we've got that alignment again. Take your block to the outside of that foot. Bring the arms up. Ribs only. And come center. Let's do that one more time. Ribs only now. Hand to the block. Lift up. One more breath. Bring that arm up. Bring those ribs in. We're going to do that one more time. Ready? Ribs only. Out. Hand to the block or the leg. The hand that's in the air, place it on your waist. Lift your heart. Extend that arm or don't. You can look up or out. One more breath. Let's come back into that triangle, and in we go and release. Okay, let's heel toe that foot in. We've got one more thing on this one. So we're going to do a heel toe and a heel toe. Now, the block's going to be on the inside of the foot. Do you see? So instead of the arm here, the arm's going to be there. It's just going to create a little bit more of a twist right through the ribs. Here we go. Arms up. Let that upper body go out to the, shift out to the right. Now, that right hand's going to come to that block on the inside, and we're going to rotate up. One more breath. Up we go. Bring those ribs in. Let's do that one more time. Rib shift. Hand to the block. Lift it up. Look up if you like. Look out at that if you prefer that on your head or on your head, on your neck. One more breath here. Up we go. Bring those ribs in. Bring the hands down. Grab your block. Bring that foot in. And then we're going to go to the other side. Heel toe, heel toe. Now the block goes on the inside of that foot. Up we go. Ribs only. Left hand to the block. Lift up. Back to triangle and bring those ribs in. Let's do that one more time. Ribs extend out, hand to the block, open it up. One more breath here. Bring it in and release. Okay, you'll hold that foot back in. Feeling okay? All right, so we're going to move into a straddled forward fold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move way back in my chair. Okay? So let's set our block down for right now. We're going to come back to it in just a second. So I'm way back in my chair so that the seat of the chair is between my legs. And I'm going to place my hands right here on the seat of that chair. And I'm going to simply bend my elbows and let my heart begin to fall forward. Okay? So I've got my hands here on that chair for some support. So I'm just letting my heart fall forward. So inner thighs are stretching. I feel it in a little bit in my outer thighs and my glutes. It's a good stretch. All right, ready? And then we're going to lift up. Okay, so now you can stick with that version, and that is absolutely fine. If you have your block and you want to set your block in the seat of the chair, now what we're going to do is instead of having our hands, we're going to come to forearms, okay? But again, if you've got your hands, you're going to do the exact same thing. It's fine. All right, are we ready? So we're going to come down. Either your hands are in the seat of the chair or your forearms are on the block. All right, so now what I want you to do is take your right hand and kind of move it in to the center. And then your left arm is going to rotate up. So we're rotating our straddle forward fold. So I'm looking up and out, if that feels okay. And then we're going to bring that hand down. And then we're going to replace the arm that's on the block, and we're going to revolve the other way. So again, the gaze can be down if that feels better on your neck. The gaze can be out, or the gaze can be up. And then we're going to come down, and we're going to do that one more time, all right? Open. And then down we go. And then we're going to do that one more time. It's an open and down. Okay, so go ahead and lift up. And let's set our block aside. And I want you to come a little bit forward. And let's do a little internal hip rotation. We're going to do one more of those. But let's give those hips just a little internal rotation right now. So all I've done is I've taken my feet wide and I've let my knees fall in together. Do you kind of see what I'm doing there? So it's just the opposite of what we were just doing. All right, one more breath here. Okay, so now we're going to do that final version and without the block. So what that means is I'm going to come down to my forearms on the chair. All right, so you know you've got the block. You can have the forearms on the block, or you can just have your hands on the seat of the chair. So you've got all these versions. That's why I like adding on, right? So you've got lots of choices. Okay, are we ready? Let's do the right side first this time. So we're going to rotate up. So a little different, isn't it? I don't know about you, but I feel it a little bit more in my inner thigh. I feel my side waist is really working here. Belly is tight. Let's bring that arm down, and then we're going to rotate the other way. So don't hold your breath here. Breathe naturally, and let's come down. This would be your inhale if you want that yoga breath, and we would exhale as we twist. And then inhale, we'd come down, and we exhale as we twist. Don't feel like you've got to do that yoga breath, though. It's okay if you want to just breathe naturally. Down we go, and let's go ahead and roll up gently. Right? Let's come forward in our chair and do one more internal rotation, okay? Internal hip rotation. So my feet are wide, and I'm just letting my knees fold in. It just feels good after having them out like that. It kind of feels good to do that little internal rotation. One more breath here. All right, let's bring our feet together. And we're going to grab a sip of water. So we're going to move a little forward in our chair, and we're going to bring that right knee up and into the chest. So nice long spine. So we're going to do a pointing and a flexing of that foot. So a point and a flex, and a point and a flex. And then we're going to rotate your ankle around and reverse that rotation. So now we're going to bring that knee up, and I want you to reach down and kiss your knee. Up we go, and then put that foot down. And let's do the other side. We're going to bring that knee up and in towards the chest. Nice long spine, don't round. We'll do a point and a flex, point and flex, point and flex. And then we'll do a rotation. And then reverse that rotation. Now I want you to round down and kiss your knee. And release. We're going to do the other side again. Bring it in, squeeze it. All right, now we're going to round down and see if you can get your forehead to that knee. Lift it up, put that foot down. We're going to go the other side. Bring it in, squeeze, long spine. Round, see if you can get your forehead to the knee. Lift and release. Okay, excellent. So we're going to grab behind that right thigh, pull it up. Now, I want you to flex your foot, and I want you to extend the leg. Now, place that foot on the floor. And then we're going to bend the knee, and we're going to do that again. Start under the thigh, bring it in, flex, extend, place the foot on the floor, and release. Let's do the other side. Bring it in, squeeze, flex, extend, foot to the floor, bend the knee. Let's do it again. Bring the knee up and in, flex the foot, extend the leg, place that foot on the floor, bend the knee, and take a break. Okay, so that's a great version. But what we're going to do now is we're going to add on, and we're not going to hold the leg. Okay, so instead of holding the leg, we're just going to have our hands resting lightly on our thighs. If you really need to hold the chair, that's okay. But if you can do it without holding the chair, give it a try. Make your abdominals work. Here we go. Lift, flex, extend, heel down, bend the knee, and let's switch sides. Lift, flex the foot, push through the heel, place the heel on the floor, bend the knee, and let's do that again. Lift, flex, push, heel down, bend the knee, other side. Lift, flex, push, heel down, bend the knee. Okay, so the final thing, we're going to lift, flex, push, and hold for 3, 2, 1. Place the heel on the floor, bend the knee, other side. Lift, flex the foot, push through the heel, hold, 3, 2, 1, bend the knee, put the foot on the floor. Last time. Lift, flex, push, hold. Don't lean back. Make your abdominals work. Crown of the head to the ceiling. Heel to the floor. Bend the knee. Other side. Last time. Flex. Extend, hold, breathe. Heel down. Bend the knee. And release. Okay, excellent work. We're going to bring our arms right here in front of us, like fist. We're going to open up, and then we're going to bring that arm in, and then we're going to open the other side, and we're going to bring that arm in. Let's do that one more time, just like that. Just the arms, open and close and open. Now, we're going to engage our inner and outer thighs and our abdominals, and that leg is going to come with. And close. And open. And close. Let's do that again. Open and close. Open and close. One more time. Open and close. Open and close. All right, very, very good. We're going to move into crescent lunge. So we're going to take our right knee and we're going to open it wide, and we're going to let our left knee fall down towards the floor. Push that foot back behind you, up on those back toes. We're going to look over this front leg, and we're going to open our arms nice and wide. Right arm on top, we're going to hug ourselves. Feel that squeeze. Open up those arms. Left arm on top. Feel the squeeze. One more breath. Open those arms up. Bring the hands down to the thighs and face forward. All right, let's extend that same leg out in front of us, lengthening through the spine. Walk your hands down the leg for pyramid pose. Feeling the stretch on the back side of that leg. Looking out and not down. And walk those hands up that leg. Let's do that again. Nice long spine. Down we go. One more breath here and walk those legs up. Okay, very good. Let's do the other side. So now that left knee is going to open. The right knee is going to fall towards the floor. We're going to push that foot back behind us. Look over that front knee, right? So looking forward, lifting up through that heart. Feel the stretch. Relax this glute, right? So we're feeling that stretch right in that front side of that leg. Okay, let's open up those arms, and let's give ourselves a hug with that left arm on top. Hug yourself. Oh yeah, that should feel really good. And then we're going to open up those arms, and we're going to hug ourselves with that other arm on top. Give it a hug, give it a hug, give it a hug. Release. Release that leg and face forward. Extend that right leg out now. Lengthen through the spine on an inhale. Exhale, we're going to walk our hands down that leg. Keep that back flat, looking out, not down. Feel a hamstring stretch. Pyramid pose. And we're going to roll it up. And let's do that again. Nice long spine on that inhale. Exhale, down we go. Oh yeah. And up we go. Very, very well done. Okay, we're going to sit back in our chair now. You can lean back. Hands are going to rest lightly on those thighs. Flip the palms up to the ceiling. Close the eyes. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out.
A job well done. It's a great feeling when you know you've done something well. Think of what you could do today to give yourself that feeling. When you make a difference, it makes a difference for you. Suddenly, you're more enthusiastic, more keenly aware of life's best possibilities. A job well done improves your outlook on life and raises your confidence level. It enables you to connect with your skills, capabilities, and resourcefulness. Is there any task you've neglected that you could focus on today? Is there anything you've been doing half-heartedly that you could give more diligence and attention to? It can be all too easy to grow cynical and disappointed with life. Yet whenever you choose, you can create a powerful reminder of life at its best. Give yourself and your world the benefit of a job well done. Discover all over again how positive and effective you can be.
Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Reach up with the right hand. Give the head a gentle tug as you press that left hand down towards the floor. Release it. Drop your chin towards your chest. Reach up with the hands. Give the head a gentle tug. Release it. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Reach up with the left hand. Give the head a gentle tug, pressing that right hand down towards the floor. Release it. Look up just slightly. Open the mouth if you want to stretch your jaw. And release. Bring your hands to your heart. Honoring one another, we say, Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today. I am so very grateful for each and every one of you. Click the subscribe button, leave me a comment, and I will see you next time.